doing today? Hope everybody is good. Let's see. We've got on YouTube, we've got Pilaty, Stuzzy Stew. Hello. Dirt Eater. I see you. Jake. Byron Jones. Hi. Jason. Hi. Thanks for being in pre-chat. Firebrand. And then over on Kick, we've got PM Posse. Lex, I see you over there as well. Low battery smoke alarms. Hello. T-Pal. Hi. 69 feet stuck with Sydney. Hello. Hi. Boomer Poop Pants. Hello, everyone. Good morning, I think I should say to you all. We're in a little bit of a weird time for us, but I haven't necessarily been feeling the best lately. So I owe you guys a makeup stream from Saturday, and I appreciate y'all being so flexible with that. Unfortunately, without kind of getting into too much personal detail, I've been dealing with some chronic illness issues, and we're pretty sure we have it nailed down as to what it is, but I'm currently waiting to see a specialist, and they're not available until September the 3rd. So it's great. It's so great. I love living in a small town. But hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Nothing to be super concerned about, guys. It's just an adjustment of life, and so I appreciate you guys being flexible in that regard. Hi, Dwayne. Stream standard. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, so today's gonna be a little bit of a different show. I'm not gonna have my camera on today. Um, because it's just hard. It's just hard right now. So no cam today. I did try to set up a critter cam, so either a doggo cam or a kitty cam, depending on who's in the office with me, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's good. They all hate they hate having their picture taken anyway, so, like, anytime my phone comes out and it's pointed in their general direction, they run. So hey, Reardon Steel, hi. But yeah, so, yeah, we've got a bit of a quick one for you today. We're gonna try and keep this short and sweet, within the next, 3 hours or so, and then we are going to head over to Rumble at 11 a.m. Eastern slash 2 p.m. Pacific. If you guys would like to join us over there, I will drop links toward the end of the stream for you guys if you'd like to join us over there. But we've got kind of a bit to talk about today. I don't know if we're going to get to all the stuff I have planned. And that's okay because some of it can be saved for a different day. But I definitely want to do the quartering content before we get to anything like kind of girl world related, because I know most of you guys are here for Jer, and that's fine. So I have a couple of like warm up stories for us. And then we're gonna kind of get into all of the things. So I would like to introduce a new segment for y'all um called what did I call it? I don't remember. But it's basically like the internet loves animals. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Just a couple of real fun stories. I always like to start off with something kind of fun and silly as people are kind of jumping on in. And so we've got a couple of cute little internet animal stories for you guys today. And I see you all. Thank you all for being here. If you're on YouTube, um, if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button for me, I would appreciate that a lot. If you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, please consider subscribing. It's completely free, and I would genuinely appreciate it if you did. And if you're over on Kick, just make sure you're following the channel. That's all I ask. Hey, T-Pat, I'm hanging in there today. So today, again, no face cam, and just I'm still dealing with some stuff, and it's just a little bit easier for me to be off camera today. But we're going to go ahead and jump in. And we got Mochi here with us today, which is fantastic. So Mochi's going to be here to keep us company. But we're going to start off with the raccoon that's taking the internet by storm. And that is a raccoon up in the Seattle, Washington area named Jimothy. If you're not familiar with Jimothy, Jimothy is just a normal old raccoon, or not old, he's relatively young, but he was born with a spinal defect. So his body, he doesn't look like a normal raccoon, but he's taken the internet by storm. And so he's had articles written about him. He's been popping up in local media. And then he's also been popping up. Hey, Brad Cool. He's also been popping up over on X as well. What am I looking at? So you can see him just kind of as he appears in the public. People are just kind of like taking images of him, and uh you know he it's become kind of like a Sasquatch thing. But here he is as he was a baby, someone caught him on his fence. And the good news is that even though he was born with a spinal defect, according to this article here, local wildlife experts seem to think that he's perfectly healthy and he can live a full, happy and healthy, normal raccoon life, even though he has his spinal defect. So that is Jimothy. I'm sure you'll see him. Oh, and the other thing too is he's gotten so internet famous that Among Us made him into a pet. Now, this isn't, from what I can understand, according to this, as of earlier, their official Twitter account has not put him in the game yet, but they they did draw him as a pet. So maybe one day Jimothy will be in your Among Us games with your friends. So everyone say hello to Jimothy. And then our other kind of animal friend story is Neil the seal. Now, Neil the seal is a 5-year-old elephant seal who was born on the southern coast of Tasmania, which is the little island south of the main continent of Australia. So what is so odd about this story is that most southern elephant seals are born off the coast of Antarctica, but for whatever reason, Neil was born in Tasmania. And so his story popped up on my For You Recommend last night, and this is how I learned about all this stuff, because he was featured in a freaking 60 Minutes Australia documentary. But he is now an internet sensation. He has his own Twitter account, which I will show you guys, and y'all be able to follow Neil the Seal if you would like. But the cool thing is that because he was born where he was, it's ingrained in his instinct to return to the place where he was born every I think they said like every 6 months or so. So every so often, Neil randomly pops up, and he is just doing elephant seal things, laying in the middle of the road. He's 1,000 kilos, by the way, and he just that pole is gone, and he's not really happy with that fence. So yeah, Neil just has made himself at home off the southern coast of Tasmania. Well, and the thing too is, Lex, is that Neil, they're estimating that he's not even, what's crazy is he's not really even in his final form yet. He could get as big as 4,000 kilos, they say, by the time he's fully grown. And then we have this TikTok here of Neil, which I will show you guys, just being a general menace to society. So we'll take a look at this. What are you doing?
Neil, someone lives here, mate. Neil, someone lives here.
He don't care.
What's that, Neil?
He says it's my house now. It's my parking code now.
You can't come in. I have told you. You're too big.
Let him in the house.
Morning, Neil. Day 4 here with Neil.
Just laying in the middle of the road, by the way. The car's having to go around him.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go down here. Come on.
Anyway, so like I said, so Neil is now a local celebrity they are people from all over are flocking to Tasmania to get a picture of Neil. So here is Neil's official. I need to, why am I not? But here's Neil's official X account. So if you guys want to follow Neil the Seal, he is on X. I can't believe he is moving the cop car. I know. Pedro over on YouTube says, fun fact, a grown seal can weigh as much as a whole Hambly. That's very interesting. I did not know that. He is a big boy. But yeah, so Neil did recently return to the sea. I think it was in the last week or so. He just kind of disappeared. But here you can see him having his way with this pole, trying to scratch an itch there, it seems. But yes, Neil the Seal, he's just a menace to society, but in like the best possible way. So I just thought that these were fun little stories to kind of start us off with as people are coming in and just, and you can see over here in the background too, just people are just standing in the middle of the road watching him, which I think is just insane. I mean, insane, but also not surprising because if you have a elephant seal just laying in your yard, I imagine it would, I imagine it would draw some attention. And so Neil's just doing his thing, just playing with whatever he can find. So hi, Kana Reiner. Thank you so much. Found you from Luther Morgan. Well, hello. Thank you for being here. And Sandra, hello as well. Neckbone, hello. Ralph Lorino, hello. Kellerman, hi everybody. RP, I see all you guys. Setami, hello, hello. Hope I didn't miss anybody, but yes, hello everybody. But yeah, so feel free if you want to check out Neil's antics. Now, this account may not be super active until he comes back, but if you want to follow it, just so you know, when he does come back, then by all means. So, even looks like Hambly Peon Posse over on Kick. Oh dear. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and like I said, I have kind of a big edit from Jer's stream from yesterday for us to react to. It's a little over 30 minutes, and we're on a little bit of a truncated timetable, so we're gonna do the Jer stuff next, and then whatever time we have left at the end, we'll circle back and talk about the Gorals. Definitely am trying to bring some different lolcows to the channel for our live streams. I know if you guys are here from Luther or Dawn or the casino or wherever you're coming from, I wanted to try and branch out and talk about some different people from what those other shows are doing. And there actually is another family that I want to perhaps bring to the channel, but they are probably going to have to be a Kick exclusive channel because or I'm sorry, they're gonna have to be a Kick exclusive content because they are very copyright happy on the YouTubies. But I don't know if you guys are aware of Doherty Dozen, but that's kind of who I'm thinking of. Basically it's a family vlog channel where they adopted like 8 kids, all with like it's actually a very sad story. But they're old, so the mom is like a complete and total lolcow. The dad is completely absent, and then their oldest kid, he's 20 now, and he is now a full-blown lolcow on Kick, just doing Kick streams. So I was thinking about bringing them to the channel and see if that might be something you guys would like to explore. I think what I'll do is maybe we'll plan a Kick stream, and I'll find a documentary on them that we all can view together and see if maybe that's something you guys might like. It's called the Doherty Dozen. I just explore it now. I'm nosy. So, But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about Jer. Let's talk about quartering for a minute here. And oh boy, we had quite the overshare session yesterday with Jer on his stream. So like I said, we have a pretty beefy edit for you guys for us. But yeah, I want to first of all start off with this website. Now, shout out to Luther. If you guys were in Luther's stream last night, he mentioned this website. I've also put it in the description. It's in the description of the YouTube live. I'm dropping it in the chats though, if you guys would like to go ahead and take a look. So I went through this website briefly this morning. It's a great simplified explanation of Coffee Brand Coffee from start to finish. So if something maybe hasn't been super clear, or you're maybe not 100% certain on the lore, I highly encourage you to take a look at this website. It's beankarma.neocities.org. And like I said, it's a comprehensive timeline of Coffee Brand Coffee from inception to current day. And I don't want to go through the entire thing with you guys because they did put a lot of work into it, and I want to promote it and direct traffic to their website. So, please, if you're interested, if the coffee stuff is interesting to you, then please, by all means, make sure that you go and check it out. Now, I'm going to throw up my BRB for just a second. I'm not going anywhere, but I need to pull up our edit. So give me just 1 second here. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. So this is yesterday's stream. Hey, Platystein, how are ya? And yes, and we're getting a new Hambly vlog today, guys. So get excited for later this afternoon. I'm sure Don will be covering it on his channel. So shout out Don. Make sure you guys are either on sub to the YouTube or following on Kick, wherever you prefer to watch. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this is yesterday's stream. We've got about 33 minutes down from, I think the stream in total was over 2 hours yesterday. So we have about, actually have a quarter. I have a quarter of the stream for you. So hey Kana, how long do your streams usually go for? So the last stream we did ended up being over 5.5 hours. The one before that, I think, was 2 hours. So it really kind of just depends on how much we have to talk about. But we have a date at 11 a.m. Eastern, or sorry, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. But normally if I have like a full docket of stuff for you guys, then I will definitely we'll just cover it all if we can. So but yeah, let's go ahead and jump into yesterday's stream. 404 news starts at 4 a.m. my time. Oof. That is early.
Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay. It was busy weekend. Worked on the dog's agility course. That's basically done now, ready for fall and winter.
Okay, can we just, I'm sorry to pause it so quick into the video. I know we're only like 15 seconds in. Do y'all remember last Thursday when he told Mel that he was getting a haircut because he had a wedding to go to? And how he was gonna basically like probably take it down to a buzz cut? Do y'all remember? Because it kind of it. There was no haircut. There was no haircut found. 404 error not found. 404 haircut not found. The skullet was supposed to be no more. Exactly. So, it's just looking as greasy as ever, in my opinion. Uh Man, it's so awesome he set this up on concrete for dogs prone to hip dysplasia. I think the picture he showed on X, Dirt Eater, he put those like he put some foam mats down. He put some kind of like padding down on the garage floor, the last picture I saw. He needs a haircut from the shoulders up. Uh-huh. Mr. Quarters Hopper, I agree. But yeah, haircut did not happen.
Enter. They can do agility outside now, but I didn't want to be setting all it up when it's 10 below zero, so got that done. Decided I'm going to try keto.
Get ready, y'all. Jer is on his healthy man arc now. He's doing keto. Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody who wants to get healthy, kudos to them. I've been doing that myself. I've talked about it before. I've been working with my doctor to lose weight, and it's been going great. Having a lot of success with that. But I don't think a medical professional was consulted at all in the decision to do a keto diet. I think he just talked to Mel, and Mel said, "Oh, this is what I did." But the problem is that Jer has gout. He's thank you, Reardon. It's been going well. To slow but steady, but honestly, that's how I would prefer it, because I just don't want to like go. I just don't want to like lose it all in a short amount of time, and then do like and then I rebound gain weight, and then I've done, no. So slow and steady, that's the way it's going. But Chin cured DSP's gout. Oh my goodness. So yes, and as YouTube chat is so eloquently pointing out, Pedro over on YouTube says Mel, who has gone to the ER for eating butter. Yes, she has. So, I'm pretty sure a doctor. Now, I can't say for certain. I don't think a medical professional was consulted based on what he's about to share with us throughout this whole stream, based on what he shared with us on X so far. See, the thing is that obviously it's a good idea to talk to your doctor, because if you have underlying health conditions or concerns, you want to take that into account, right? Because you don't want to make something worse. But we're going to hear a lot about Jer's diet today, so get ready.
So I picked up a bunch of meat, and I've been drinking insane amounts of water. It's, to be honest, the hardest part about it so far is just getting my water in. I have to basically force myself to drink water, and I'm like,
imagine having to force yourself to drink water.
Goal is to drop a certain amount by Christmas, so hopefully y'all can help hold me accountable. It's gonna.
Okay, that's like the most parasocial thing I've ever heard. Chat, keep me accountable. And that's not the only time he's gonna say or make a mention of chat, please hold me accountable for my weight loss. That to me just says you don't have support in your life. If you're going to your chat being like, please support me. No, not to say that that you guys can't be supportive of a creator that you really like and enjoy, but there's a difference between that and kind of what Jer's implying here, which is what a lot of locals do, which is create these like weird, like I said, parasocial relationships with our audience. So by the way, check out Luther Morgan's book. I have it on audiobook. I've listened to it a couple of times now. It's actually it's a very interesting read. So check out that.
Be an interesting ride. Only 20 carbs a day allowed. So
okay, I'm sorry for the quick pauses. 20 grams of carbs a day is insane. I'm on a low carb diet and I try to keep it within like 50 to 80 grams of carbs a day. 20 is insane. I don't know how he's going to do that.
Oh, basically, I'm eating eggs and bacon for breakfast, a protein shake for lunch, steak for dinner, as many days as I can without getting sick of it. Hopefully, that goes well. So far,
hey, Smiley.
Been no cravings or anything like that, any weird side effects, just hard to get the water in. But I'm hoping that'll do. I've got some fruit-infused water stuff, and Melanie also hooked me up with some like zero sugar electrolyte supplements for the water. You give it a little bit of flavor, or it can always add probably some lemon juice or something.
So that's the thing too, is that he's cutting his carbs so close to zero that he's having to take electrolyte supplements, which, okay, fine. Like, I know that you can get you have what do they call it? Like liquid IV or the LMNT, like powders or whatever that you can just put in plain water, and that can help boost your electrolytes or whatever. One, hold me accountable. Two, bye. I love it. But I'm very curious why YouTube chat is not showing up on the stream layout. What is happening with that? Let me play with it. But yeah. To have to start taking a whole bunch. Now again, this is why I think a medical professional should have been consulted. I don't know if one was. I'm not claiming he did or did not. I'm just saying, based on this stream from yesterday, it doesn't, to me at least, seem like he's talked to his doctor at all. Pedialyte. He chugs Pedialyte, yes.
But I'd rather just drink it plain. I don't see any point in worrying about enjoying the water. It's like this just task that I have to do. So I got an app, and it helps me track everything. Liberals and leftists have been inciting violence against immigration officials and facilities to support mass illegal migration.
Okay, wait. Did you guys hear that? It was very subtle. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Hi, Lucy and Tiki. My weekend is a fantastic. Smoke Gouda, hello. Listen real close here, you guys.
Liberals and leftists have been inciting violence against immigration officials and facilities to support mass illegal.
Did you guys just hear him fart? Because he totally just did, and then he contorted his face because he was forcing that shit out. Literally forcing the shit out. I mean,
it helps me track everything.
Watch
Liberals
his face.
and leftists have been inciting violence against immigration officials and facilities to support mass.
Let me just take the things down here for a second so you can fully appreciate the fart push. Hi, Dead Air Jer. Nice to see you. Hypno Stribble, hello. Hello. He sharded. Whoa, buddy. It's definitely definitely a thing. Sure was. All right.
Illegal migration. Oh, see, did you hear that? So there were aerosol cans in there. One of them just exploded.
Oh my god.
Get him, dog. Get him. Let the bork have his nom nom.
What?
Let the Bork Bork have his nom nom.
Sir, you're 43 years old. What the hell? What And can you on the keyboard to skip it a little? Can I on I'm trying to. It's not in media player, it's not those keys aren't really working for me. Lucy and Tiki. So is DSP. Yeah, it doesn't stop him. No, it doesn't. So he's still. Y'all, keep an eye out. It's a Zin fest. Okay. It's a total. It's yeah. Zins are to be had for certain.
Let me know what you think they are.
Get away!
Yeah, something just blew up there.
Oh my God!
Now the FBI's New York Joint Terrorism Task Force is investigating.
Okay, speaking of Zins, who put T-Pat over on Kick pointed that out. Watch what's about to happen here.
This guy's gonna get terror charges. At least try to burn the bill. Well, no.
I'm sorry. What? Did he just try to insinuate?
New York Joint Terrorism Task Force is investigating.
This guy's gonna get terror charges. At least try to burn the bill. Well,
he caught himself, but what he was about to say was at least burn the building down. That is such an unhinged thing to say, in my opinion. I don't look at his face, by the way. Hold on. For those of y'all who need a screenshot, there you go. My I don't know why I have really good pause game with chair. So if you need that screenshot, go ahead and grab it. Cognitive Stress over on YouTube says, he's a liberal at heart. Yeah, he is. Hey, G-Dad fan. Good morning. Hello. So, but yeah, in case you guys needed your screenshots there, it's unhinged. It is very much unhinged. And Dead Air Jer, I did see you in there. Hello, welcome back. I understand needing the break. I'm glad you're back and ready to felt. So, Mr. Perfect and True, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know I've been teasing this Kona video, you guys, and I apologize that it's not out yet. It's like every time I go to finalize what I'm going to say for the video and go to record it, something new pops up. So it is coming. I promise you on that. It's just taking a bit more time than I initially thought, because every time I'm like I think I'm ready to like get it into production and go with it, something else comes up and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, I have to stop and wait. Hypnos Gerbil, have a great rest of your work shift. I hope it goes quickly for you. T-Pat, we will be going over that in the Kona video. I want to kind of leave that as a surprise for everybody. So yeah, let's go ahead. And was he really in Don's chat yesterday? Gray Lobster, I wasn't in Don's well, I had Don's stream open on Sunday, but because I've been kind of ill, I wasn't really participating in chat. Apparently he was. So but I didn't I wasn't aware. So maybe apparently he was in YouTube chat. Low battery smoke alarms. All right, let's keep going.
FBI's New York Joint Terrorism Task Force is investigating.
this guy's gonna get terror charges.
I didn't mean to back it up, sorry.
At least try to burn the bill. Well, no,
That's
I don't.
insane.
You guys know
You see how he caught himself, and he's like, "Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?"
what I'm saying, right? Like,
all right, see you, Dirt Eater.
you didn't even you accomplished nothing, and you're going to prison for life now. Once you're up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creators like me directly. So do this now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. Just
Has anyone else noticed that his pauses to take a breath are getting longer and longer? Is it just me? Am I the only one that's noticed that? It seems like it's taking him, like he's doing that. You can even kind of hear it when he breathes. It just seems like a deep in. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. It just seems like he's gasping more. That's just, I don't know. That's just something I noticed.
in just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some. Shout out Rumble Wallet. Now, this is one of the most bizarre videos I've seen in a long time. The whole interaction is a laugh riot. The whole thing is absolutely insane. Let's get to it. Chaotic body cam footage shows a T individual in Florida freaking.
Okay. I don't understand why he self-censors himself on words that don't necessarily need to be self-censored. He called this person a T individual instead of just reading the headline, which says trans individual or trans Florida student. Is it, maybe I'm missing something? I just don't necessarily, I personally don't understand his self-edit there. He has a lot of weird neck twisting. Yeah.
Out on a cop for misgendering them before, of course, being handcuffed. Viral police body cam footage appears to show a self-described T individual freaking out on campus police officer for the crime of misgendering. And then, of course, being hauled away in handcuffs. You know, you're 27 years old. It's time to grow up.
I think it's very hypocritical of somebody who is in their mid 40s and collects toys and claw machines and pin and arcade machines and has spent, in my opinion, a lot of money on a bunch of stuff that just, now some of his stuff does hold value, or it did hold value. It held value until he sold it. But a lot of the stuff that he bought, like his Funko Pops and the claw machines and the arcade, like that was just to me such a waste of money. So I don't get his self edits. He won't say balance. Yeah, I don't get it either. Cucumber Salad over on YouTube says he needs to take better care of himself. Absolutely, he does. I agree. What's he doing on his arm? I think he's just being really twitchy. I'll keep an eye out, T-Pat. I didn't really notice, but I'll keep an eye out for that.
I just want to get away from him. I understand that. He needs
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm so sorry for the quick pauses. I have a lot to say. There was a lot. And so we were watching this yesterday over on Rumble live as he was covering. Now, I edited out most of this story that he's doing about this person. And here's what I'm going to say. And this is just, again, these are just my personal thoughts and feelings. But if you watch this full segment, a lot of people that we were watching this with felt very uncomfortable with the way he was reacting to this particular individual, because regardless of the trans thing, this is somebody who's clearly in some mental distress, in my opinion. And he's just incredibly, he being Jer, is just incredibly too excited to me about this particular person having a bad day. It doesn't really come across as very the Christian behavior isn't really there, in my opinion. So that's just my thoughts.
Look at that other officer's face. Wait for it. Look at
Yeah, Crowbar the Skull over on YouTube says it's not funny. It's disturbing and sad. It absolutely is. This story I think was very. You could if you watch the whole thing, this person is obviously having a mental health issue. So, and then Dwin over on Kick said, I feel like he was getting off on it. It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Look at this guy. He's like, this is a 27-year-old man.
You're stressing me out. I'm just asking you to please stop stressing.
Come on, give me the takedown. Give me the takedown. I need the takedown. Do not deprive us.
Look how excited he is.
Now, this individual is clearly having a mental health crisis.
Very apropos of you to say that now after he literally spent like 5 to 10 minutes being like, yeah, take him down. Yeah, tase him. Yeah, use pepper spray. And now he's like, oh, guys, he's having a bad time.
Obviously, I do feel bad for them. But like,
no, he doesn't. He does not feel bad at all.
Give you a platinum card to do whatever you want to law enforcement. That's just not how this works. There's just no doubt about it. They wanted to have a mentee be.
Please don't ever say mentee be again, Jared. I just cringe so hard.
A meltdown. That's what they wanted. Again, like I said, they're clearly distressed. They're clearly. I mean, you're still in college at 27 years old, on campus at 27 years old. I'm not sure, why.
That was a sniff and a half right there. Did you guys hear that? Jerry usually only gets this excited when telling his poop stories. Yeah, very true. And then IC33s over on YouTube says, sociopaths don't feel bad. They do have a diminished capacity for empathy, don't they? So,
do me a massive favor, please, and it's totally free. If you're watching on the homepage, click the word TheQuartering or click on the video and get involved in the chat. I read the chat live during the show, and I like to get to know all of you. And there's also, if you click through on the video, there's a green follow button down below.
And Reardon over on Kick says, also, you can't be an anti-trans grifter and then walk it back. You alienate everyone. Yeah, because then nobody sees you standing for anything, right? So if you are completely in the camp of anti-trans, trans isn't a thing, all that stuff, then you can't go back and then say, well, this person is entitled to. You can't just go back and walk it back. I 100% agree with you on that one. Also, I left this part in because I think it's so funny because he's trying to do a call to action for people on the Rumble homepage. He wants people on the Rumble homepage to come through on the stream because he knows his time on the front page is very limited. The thing about Rumble is you don't get audio if you just open the Rumble homepage and just you're just there. You're just kind of browsing the page. You don't get audio. So people, and if you're not the primary featured creator on that front page, no one's going to hear you say that. And it's so silly because he's been on Rumble for how long now? 4 years. And he doesn't. I don't understand why he doesn't understand that, but whatever.
I'm live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern and Fridays in the morning. I do extra streams that aren't at the scheduled time, and I won't always have the blessing of being on the Rumble homepage and getting the opportunity to see all of you new people. We have co-hosts on Tuesday and Thursday, Melanie Mack. It's a lot of fun, but following the channel helps make sure you get the notification when I actually go live at unscheduled times. Doesn't cost you any money.
So we're back to kind of having a schedule, but not really having a schedule.
I don't make any money, but please do consider that. And also this Wednesday, I don't know if I'm gonna have a show. I have my orthopedic surgery consultation on.
Okay, this is He brought up this orthopedic surgery consultation out of nowhere. So we don't, I'm assuming it's for his knee, but that doesn't make sense based on what he told us about his MRI result, because his MRI result was, he said it was negative except for a Baker's cyst, which that wouldn't necessarily require surgery. So what the heck is he having a surgical consultation for? That's quite, my interest is piqued, let's say. He's histrionic like Foodie Beauty. Yeah, Platty, I think you're right about that. It might be a gout thing or a diabetes thing. That could be it too, Reardon. I think everybody, I don't know if I don't want to speak for you guys. For me, my mind immediately went to the knee. So, Neckbone McGrizzle on YouTube says he's trying to re-up his pain meds. That could be it as well. But I mean, most doctors in the US now are very restrictive when it comes to how much of that pain medication gets doled out. Lipo? I think he needs to lose a little bit more weight first before lipo can be a thing.
Wednesday. So I'm not sure if I'll be back in time to do a show. So Wednesday we might be off. I just want to let people know ahead of time. But if I can, I'll go live early, or I'll make up the stream to you guys. Like, I'll try to get home and do the stream quick. I'll try to do the stream before, but it won't be at 2 p.m. Eastern. So that's why following is so important. And I do enjoy talking to all you guys. Local Wind Nichols says, having Culver's for lunch at work. Nice. I can't have Culver's anymore.
Feel bad for me. I can't have hamburgers anymore because I'm on keto. Well, I guess he could have a hamburger on keto. He just can't have the bun or the veggies. So he's like, please feel bad for me. I can't have Culver's anymore. Ugh. Hi, Nukadoop. Hello. Just take a day off. Anonymous on YouTube. I agree.
But I'm going to try to just keep it simple.
He's had enough hamburgers. Yes.
Yeah, I'm basically on day 1 of keto. So I'm just going to stick to eating basically the same meal every single day until it drives me insane. And then I'll try to, make exceptions and stuff after that. Huge shout out to Rumble Premium. It's an absolute amazing way to support free speech and to support.
He completely messed up this ad read, by the way, because you guys know, we just saw it with the Rumble wallet. Actually, that's why I left some of that Rumble wallet ad in, just so you guys could see the difference between that ad read and this one. Because you know how he's supposed to like pop it up on the screen with the QR code or the whatever? He completely bungled this and did not click through the ad read correctly in Rumble Studio. And completely, well, let's just say it's not the only thing he messed up on this.
Or Rumble as a platform, which is the most important platform on earth, at least for me. So here's the deal. Normally Rumble Premium is $99 a year. But during the summer sale, you can lock it in at just $69 a year for life. Not 1 year, every year stay subscribed. So keep that you'll keep that $69 rate.
He's very excited about the $69 rate.
Not no promo code, no extra steps. Just go to rumble.com/premium. And the summer sale price is already applied. That's rumble.com/premium to lock in the lowest price Rumble's ever offered. Ad-free exclusive content and a price that never goes back up, but only if you get it before the summer sale ends. So if you're
Cucumber Salad on YouTube says, who the heck is still giving him sponsorships? So these ones, the ones that he pops up on the screen are Rumble exclusive, or so they're Rumble reads. They're not exclusive to him as a creator specifically. So when you're in Rumble Studio, when you're live, you get a set of ads that you could like Rumble will give you a set of ads and they'll be like, hey, if you want to read these for some extra cash, you can do that. So that's what he's doing. These are not exclusive to him. him as a creator. These are just
You're already a premium member month to month, maybe think about going to annual or, change into the annual, take advantage of that. If you're already a premium member, can you lock in for the future? I don't know. I guess I would try it. See what
Okay. Did you guys just see him take the Zen out of his mouth? Hold on. Let's back it up a little bit.
Content and a price that never goes back up, but only if you get it before the summer sale ends. So if you're already a premium member month to month, maybe think about going to annual or, change into the annual, take advantage of that. If you're already a premium member, can you lock in for the future? I don't know. I guess I would try it.
So watch. He takes it out of his mouth.
See what happens.
Gets rid of it, and he immediately is going to put another one.
I'm already a Rumble Premium Annual, but if I can renew at the lower rate, I'm...
Now, I'm not a Zen user, so if there are any Zen users in the chat, help me out here. Help a girl out here. Is it normal to discard one and then immediately put another one, like to start chewing on another one? Is that a thing? Or is this just extreme addictive behavior? You shouldn't. Okay. This is extreme addictive behavior then. Got it. Thank you. You can, but you shouldn't. Okay. If you're an addict. Lucy and Tiki on YouTube says, you might disagree. I would recommend Jarrett go back to smoking cigarettes. I have heard that the Zins they have more nicotine and they're more addictive than cigarettes, but you can correct me on that if I'm wrong. So he's craving carbs, so he's using the Zins. T-Pat, that makes sense. Aaron over on YouTube says, I'm sure it's like chain smoking. It kind of is what the impression I'm getting as well. So
I'm gonna stick with the diet and lift heavy. Get 20 days under your belt and to develop the habit. Before too long, the results will motivate you to go further. The weight training is key. Yeah, Melanie is helping me with, I only really have barbells, like dumbbells. I have a dumbbell set, like 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 on each, 2 sets of each.
I mean, like I said, guys, get ready to hear about the diet because strap in, because we're going to be hearing about a diet a lot this week, I'm sure.
So I asked her to help me, like, especially because I can't really work out my knee right now, which means I can't really do cardio very easily.
Okay, so he did just say there he can't work out. He can't do a lot of cardio right now because his knee is still bothering him. So to me, that leads me to believe that this doctor's appointment he's going to on Wednesday is about his knee, which is interesting. I wonder if he's just going to an orthopedic specialist and not necessarily a surgeon, and maybe it's just for a PT plan for his knee, like a physical therapy plan. That could be, I could see that being a thing. Can't do cardio, pop Zins. Yep. I want to see him swallow one, William over on YouTube says. Lucy and Tiki on YouTube also says the chat is correct about the nicotine and cigs. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Cucumber also on YouTube says he frames everything like he's been doing it for months and it's never more than a day. Yeah. He, I think it was Dawn Flurgandy who said this, but he does it. He tells us all about these things that he's doing in early stages, like his diet and his exercise plan, blah, 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 because he wants the validation up front rather than putting in the hard work and achieving progress and then letting people be like, hey, have you lost weight? So, yeah. Chiropractor, it could be a chiropractor, Grey Lobster.
So at least I can lift some weights. 100 push-ups a day will change your life. I don't think I could even do 10 right now. Well, after some weight training, I do them against the wall. That's what I was working with Sam Hyde, and like that's what he had me doing, is just doing push-ups against the wall in the beginning.
So again, we've not, it doesn't sound like we've consulted a physician yet on anything. And he's doing push-ups against the wall. Like Jer, I can plank and do regular push-ups. Just saying.
You can do a lot with just dumbbells and an adjustable bench. Yes, I have dumbbells and I have an adjustable bench. So what I need is someone to say, do this on Monday, do this on Tuesday, do this on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's exactly what I'll do.
So he needs a babysitter. Got it. And Nuka Dupovar on YouTube says he just wants ass pads. 100% he does.
Push-ups against wall, quarter ups. Yeah, I guess that probably would be a quarter up.
It's a
we
quarter
have the flyer
up
to prove it's real. Northern Ohio Muslim community presents Enjoy Muslim Day at
So here's why I left part of this story in. I cut out a whole bunch of the stories from this edit because he was just like the whole Odyssey segment is not in this edit. There's a couple of others that aren't in this edit because it was just him rambling about bullshit that, yeah. So, but this one I left in because he's going to frame this story like this is Cedar Point that's hosting this, when actually they've been essentially that there is this local Islamic community that has rented out the park and is offering special tickets, like a special price on tickets. And even the post on X that he, you'll see it coming up here in a second, but even the post that he references, the Libs of TikTok post that he references, was community noted because they didn't provide, well, you guys will see it, but it got, well, I'll just say it got community
Cedar
noted
Point
for now.
August 2nd, 2026. To purchase, go to cedarpoint.com/save and enter a login and password. How it works. The city of Sandusky, Ohio, doubled its admissions tax on Cedar Point tickets from 4% to 8% and added an 8%, parking.
An 8% tarking. They added an 8% tarking tax, guys.
Save and enter a login and password. How it works. The city of Sandusky, Ohio, doubled its admissions tax on Cedar Point tickets from 4% to 8% and added an 8%, parking tax paid directly by park visitors. Now, if we go to Cedar Point, cdarpoint.com/save, I wonder. Oh, it just makes me log in. I don't know the login.
It's literally right there on the flyer, sir. It's right. It right where my mouse is. It's literally right there. Okay.
To get this. Now the image shows.
If they rent it out, they should be able to have their event if it is legal. Also, a church can do the same thing, and no one would buy in for Christian. Yeah, and I think that's the point most reasonable people have. But here's the community note, and that I was referencing, which basically says that what I said at the beginning, which is that this is a private event, that they rented out the park for for this private event, and it's not Cedar Point that's hosting it. But yeah, you're right. Any other group or church or synagogue or whoever could go and do the same thing, but because that is it's not conducive to my rage bait, we're gonna gloss over it here in a second.
That the event is being hosted by the Northeast Ohio Muslim community, not Cedar Point. Cedar Point was simply booked as the venue for a group event, which anyone can do. That's their out.
No, it's not their out. That's what. Okay.
Hey, look, anyone can book the park.
Yes.
The community note is ridiculous. The community note is from, look at the Cedar Point subreddit. The deal is any organization can buy ticket discounts at all. That's all. Yeah, it's pretty obvious Cedar Point isn't sponsoring. It's just hosting it and providing discounted tickets. I mean, let's see if we have any comments on it.
So he didn't get what he wanted from Reddit. So now he's going to Facebook to get his rage bait validation from boomers on Facebook, which, let's be honest, that's his audience anyway. So
I can't see. Oh, Cedar Point doesn't care about small children standing in line for rides behind women in string bikinis with their cheeks hanging out, shoved in my children's face. Cedar Point is in American boycotting all the trash. It's trashy hotels too. What? Oh, crap. It's a bit by bit. They nibble away at our country. There was a time when seeing these people in the country was like a dodo bird. Just a terrible group of people.
So he self-edited the word fucking out of that comment, and then instead of saying this is what people have issues with on Jer, he also self-edited and changed the word disgusting to terrible. And this is why, Jeremy, this is why people have problems with you, because you're on Rumble. You can say all of the things over on Rumble. You're not dual streaming to YouTube most days. I don't think you were dual streaming to YouTube yesterday. So you're showing your ass here, sir. And you claim you have editors. Why not have them edit out those words? Edit them out. Right? If you're going to use this for a standalone video on your YouTube channel, edit that shit out. Take a stand. Stand for something. I think that's what makes me the most upset. Not upset, but it irritates me, is that he doesn't stand for anything at all. And it's just like, it's so genuinely frustrating. I think that's why a lot of people got turned. That plus the constant coffee ads, I think, is what turned a lot of his audience away.
Cedar Point, you are sickening. You've lost so many customers because of this. I, for one, do not feel comfortable with Cedar Point having a day like this. Not that I live in there. I'm not going to pretend like, oh, I go there all the time and I'm not going to go there anymore. But certainly people that watch this video, hopefully, attended Cedar Point and will tell them that they will no longer be attending Cedar Point because of this.
So do you guys understand the context of what he just said there? He's encouraging his audience who live in the area where this theme park is to boycott and voice their displeasure about this event, and to let the park know that they don't agree and that they're not happy, right? Except you can't do that to him. You can't give him criticism at all. You can't bring up any contradictions that he has ever said with the words out of his own mouth. You can't bring receipts to him and say, well, you said this and now you're saying this, so which is it? Like that is entirely why the coffee grift, why it's being exposed, because he's just continually lied and grifted. So it's like, the rules are for thee, but not for me. So I just thought that it's a very hypocritical take to have. Nuka Dupe on YouTube says, it sounds like brigading. It absolutely does sound like brigading. Yep. Absolutely. Stream Standard, he's trying to do the Ren Fair thing to Cedar Point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And hopefully the end result of this is that they just cancel it. There's a reason for it. I guess let me know what you think in the comments. And we'll see what you say. Let Cedar Point know how you feel.
Yeah, let Cedar Point know how you feel. Exactly. That, I mean, you guys, let me know what you think. To me, it sounds like a brigade, which is so hypocritical because of what he did to Kino Casino and the stuff going on with Mikey No More and Luther's videos getting struck and privacy stricken and Alyssa getting hit with strikes and all this stuff. Like, it's just so hypocritical. I see over on YouTube says, my girlfriend is watching right now with me and she's a chiropractor. She said she wouldn't want Jared as a patient because he's too big. A big patient like him broke her expensive chair before. I see. Do you mean like because he's a pretty tall guy too. So just to clarify, are you talking about like weight wise or are you talking about like height-wise, because he's kind of big and tall. Oh boy. Mr. Quarters Hopper says, I want to let Wisconsin know how I feel about their resident Sasquatch. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is here, but I don't think it's you know, I don't think that this is the answer. I'll be right back.
Okay, so he all of a sudden just takes off. Just gets up and leaves his stream out of nowhere. So I put a timer on it because I wanted to see how long he was going to be gone for. He shit himself. Oh dear. Well, how are you guys doing in chat? We got some time now. Jared's not here. Michael over on YouTube says he doesn't know anything about this area. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Hey, real Mayor McCheese, hello. Nightmare, hello. I see you. Jer, he's got anxiety diarrhea. I should have added like Jeopardy music to this. I didn't think about that.
All right.
So he was gone. He was gone for like a minute and 10 seconds. Just like out of nowhere being like, oh, be right back. And just like ran away. And then, yeah. Dr. Squiggum's doing okay. Just quit my job 2 days ago and just got 3 interviews today. Well, good luck on your interviews, Dr. Squiggums. Wishing you all the best on that. Probably peed in his basement. It's a me, him. You're probably not wrong because he was only gone for like a minute. The chair is more entertaining. Oh dear. That wasn't enough time to poop. No, it wasn't. Beware, local Walmart's chair is on the loose.
All this water is whew. All this water
he
is
has
crazy.
To pee. He's drinking water.
All this water is crazy. Do me a massive favor, especially if you're
he didn't wash his hands at all.
Just passively watching on the Rumble homepage. Click the video, click the word TheQuartering, or click the title of the video. Come through to the actual channel. Hopefully you'll follow the channel. We're starting to grow again.
You're not growing. You've got, for whatever reason, the reason why he's gone back to 2 p.m. is because he's still getting he's still getting front page time at 2 p.m. Eastern during the week on Rumble. I don't know why. It's been suspected that he's purchasing that front page time, but for whatever reason, during 2 p.m., he's now gone from having like 12 to 1,500 people in the morning live stream time to having as many as 7,000 people on the afternoon at that afternoon time. So that's not growth. That's just taking advantage of the homepage, sir. Bots. Yep. He mumbled quartering. He did. I didn't catch that, but you're right. Yes. Growing wider. Uh-huh. There's no growth. There's no growth. It's just it's the front page bump is what it is. Hey, Hijabby Gamer. Thank you for accurately covering this. I'm a Muslim. I'm tired of Jer using my religion for rage bait. I can understand how you must feel about that, and I'm sorry that you're having to go through that, but it's I don't know. For me, I wouldn't cover other religions having events or like the Cedar Point story, for example. I wouldn't have if it were me, I would not have covered it that way if I didn't agree with with the I'm struggling. I'm sorry, you guys. Part of the illness that I'm dealing with right now is I have like consistent brain fog, so my words get all like jumbled up in my head, and I'm so sorry. My points are not. I'm trying my best here. I promise I'm not maxing on purpose. But hey, Violet. But he's just taking religion and he's misusing it, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. And he's misusing it for rage bait and clicks, and I don't agree with that. So apologies for the
This
convoluted
time slot appears we
explanation.
tried 9 a.m. Eastern, and just seems like this time slot is the better one. Another bottle of water down. I have to do how many of these a day? Oh my God.
Oh, we're back on the diet talk, guys.
I have to do something like 150 ounces of water. Got 72 down now, but it's already 2 o'clock. I'm behind the water 8 ball.
Yeah, Stream Standard over on Kick has a great point. If it was a Christian church event, there would still be dress codes. Jared's a loser. Yeah, I mean, there's still an expectation to be modest in dress when you're a Christian. You know, you don't want to have everything be hanging out everywhere. So yeah, and I saw some comments over on YouTube too about how Christians are also tired of Jer. I did see your comments there because he's pretending to be a Christian, and he saw the TPUSA merch sales go through the roof. So yeah, it's I just think in general, and again, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like I have to say that all the time now because Jared is just threatening lawfare against his detractors. But it's just my personal opinion. Not that I don't think he's actually going to go through with it because Discovery would be a bitch for him. But still better be safe than sorry. But I just think that he's just using religion as a whole to grift, and I don't agree. I think it's disgusting that you're going to prey on someone's belief system just to make a couple extra dollars for yourself.
I'm behind the water 8 ball.
Oh yeah, you're right. Neckbone McGrizzle, he did pop another Zen in his mouth. Here, let's back it up a little bit because I'm reading chat and not paying attention to what Jared's doing.
Got 72 down now, but it's already 2 o'clock. I'm behind the water 8 ball. I'm behind the water 8 ball. What'd you guys get up to? What kind of water is it? It's RO water. You're gonna get hypno dementia. What? No.
So he's talking about his diet, Mr. Quasterhopper. He's talking about apparently he has to drink like 150, like he's trying to drink a ridiculous amount of water. Let's just put it that way. He's basically going from drinking no water in a day to like over 2 gallons of water in a day. And now his chat, see here, okay, so here's where the parasocialness of his chat is going to come into play. You guys are going to see it play out here in a second. His chat starts telling him, you can't drink that much water because you're going to like, it's gonna be bad for you. Too much water is bad. And his chat is going to start giving him health advice. And this is why you don't want to do that parasocial stuff with your chat, with your audience, because now we're just in a full-on lolcow spiral of Dr. Chat is going to give him advice.
Everything I read about the keto thing is
he's buoyant.
Got to drink like half your body weight in water. So if you weigh 100 pounds, that's easy. If you weigh 200 pounds, that's easier. But when you weigh 300 pounds, it's a lot.
Do you guys see what I mean? So he's saying because he's first of all, exit out. Jer says he's 300 pounds. So he's drinking 150 ounces of water every day because it's half his body weight. Okay.
I'm just hoping that I can get into this habit and really make it stick. I have all of you.
Oh, did you guys see him take the Zen out of his
I
mouth
have
and
7,000 people to help hold me accountable. Plus Melanie's helping me.
So that's Zen number 3, by the way. He started the stream with the Zen in his mouth. We saw him take it out, put a second one in. He's now taken that second Zen out, and he's now on Zen number 3. And granted, this was a 2-hour live stream, y'all. This was like a little over 2 hours. I mean, that just seems like a lot to me.
I'm on 128 ounces daily. I add 16 ounces for the coffee I drink, fasting with protein emphasis in the diet. Yeah. Just got a mention from Jake. If you drink half your weight in body water, they'll call you Aquaman. Yeah. I've been doing Atkins keto since 2009. Feeling great doing it. I'm hoping so. My husband lost 20 pounds in a month, was 337. It can be done. I have kind of an aggressive goal. I hope to lose 50 pounds by Christmas.
He wants to lose 50 pounds by Christmas. Now, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So, he wants to lose 50 pounds by Christmas. That for a full-grown adult man. Now, again, I am not a doctor, but knowing what I know, for an adult man that weighs as much as we suspect he weighs, 50 pounds by Christmas actually isn't that unreasonable if he can lock in, right? If he can lock it in and really be really good on his meal plan and be exercising multiple days out of the week, doing a lot of weightlifting, it's very achievable. But the thing is that it appears that Jer is allergic to hard work. And I don't know if we just saw him put a third Zen in his mouth. I think we were like an hour and a half into the stream at this point. So he popped 3 Zens in 90 minutes. Do we really think he's going to have the willpower to continue to lock it in like he would need to achieve that goal? I don't know. If it were me, and I'm not a betting person, I wouldn't put my money on that. It's not a lot if you're at Jared's level, just being a calorie deficit and exercise. That's literally all he has to do. Like, honestly, he would probably be better served by just making sure he's under 2,000 calories every day and exercising, at least going for a walk every day. So, diet book to own the libs. Love it.
I think if I stick to it with the weightlifting too, you don't need to drink that much water. And if you do, make sure you have electrolytes in it, or you could tie.
Yo, it's a me, him. Thank you so much for subscribing over on Kick. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your emotes, including the blep and the moo kitty. I appreciate that. Actually, you guys, we're getting really close to getting verified over on Kick and getting a check mark. I think now we are, oh my gosh, thank you. It's a me him for 5 gifted subs over on Kick. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who got a sub just now. Make sure you think it's a me him. Enjoy your mochi emote and your blep and your moo kitty. Enjoy. But for we're actually really close to getting a verified check mark on Kick. I think we need 4 non-gifted subs. We're like 4 non-gifted subs away, and then I just need to keep working hard and streaming a bit more. And once we get to 50 concurrent viewers, then we will be able to get verified. So hell yeah. Thank you guys for all of the success, and spam your bleps, spam your bees. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And we have Gray Lobster over on YouTube saying, do you think they're refusing to give him Ozempic for some reason? So it depends. I explored weight loss medications with my doctor when I was going through, as I was starting my personal health I hate saying health journey, but I don't know of a better way to describe it. So Ozempic was not something, it depends, right? Because I don't have diabetes, and American insurance companies will not even consider covering Ozempic as part of your health insurance if you are not diabetic. And then the other ones like what is it? It's not, is it Monjurno or is that bound? It's one of the it's the tirzepatide that is not for diabetes, and then the Wegovy, which is like a regular semaglutide. They just flat out refuse to cover those in general. So it really kind of depends. Now, Jairus is a supposed millionaire. He could probably afford to pay out of pocket for these medications. Monjurno, thank you. Monjaro. Or is that bound? It's one of them. One of them is for diabetes, and the other one is just like a straight weight loss drug. But yeah. So it just really depends on what he's talked to his doctor about. If he's talked to, that's what I was saying at the beginning, is to me, it doesn't sound like he's spoken to a medical professional, because if you talk to your doctor, in my personal experience, I went to my doctor. She did a whole workup of my blood panels. We did like a full comprehensive thing. And, we reviewed kind of like my current situation and what I was, any medications I was currently taking. And we came up with a game plan. And I've lost almost 70 pounds over the last year and a half by just sticking to that game plan. And honestly, it's the only time I've ever been successful. I mean, I've tried losing weight for most of my life. I could show you guys if you want. I have a before picture up on my X if you guys want to see, like, when I was at my heaviest. It was bad. It was bad, y'all. So I still have some work to do, but honestly, just doing what my doctor tells me to do has been the only way I've been successful. So I sincerely hope that Jeremy is successful with weight loss, because I understand how important it is. And I understand, and I also I don't like him as a person, but I don't wish physical harm for him. And I do hope he is successful with his weight loss. But speaking from personal experience, I know that it goes a lot better when you have a doctor there to kind of help guide you in that way. And I understand that Mel is trying to help him as a friend, but it's I don't know. It's important to have friend and family support, but you also need to be like, have your doctor involved in that too. That's just my personal opinion. Well, Fat and Slow, I'm sorry the auto mod caught you, but I see your comment here. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Thank you guys for all the claps and everything. I appreciate that. I'm not bringing that up to brag. I'm trying to offer perspective of someone who has been obese. I understand how hard it is, and I want to try and like help frame it in that perspective. Hey, Keto Hydra Head, how are you, friend?
I am adding electrolytes. It's been noticeable the last couple months. Yeah, I'm down about last couple months, probably like 20, 25 pounds. It's crazy that too much water can kill you. Well,
hold on. Does anybody actually think he's lost 20 to 25 pounds in the last few months? The first place we would see it is in his face. And I don't. Okay, look at this pause. Y'all, take your screenshots. Here it is. The pause game is on point once again. Oh, boy. Yeah, the first place you really start to see weight loss is in your face. And I don't think he has. I think that's just. I think it's made up. Because he's looked the same to me in the face over the last few months. So, oops, wrong button. There we go. I'm sure he's lost 20 pounds from his wallet alone. Hey, Capybara supporter. Lucy and Tiki over on YouTube thinks he's gained. Setami on YouTube says 20 to 25 pounds is GLP-1 territory. He could be on a GLP-1. We don't really know. I think, though, if he was on a GLP-1, he would share that information with us because he is Jer, the overshare bear, as I so affectionately like to call him. Sabu is crazy on YouTube. It's a fellow big person that is also successfully losing weight. Heck yeah, Misty. You know what, Sabu? Congratulations on your weight loss as well. It is an accomplishment and you should be proud of yourself and your success and use that as motivation to keep going. So. Then we have Lex, sad but true, over on Kick with the rage quit. Hope this helps and motivates you. I have been fighting insulin resistance for the past 10 years. I have lost 29 pounds in the past 8 months. Girl, I'm so proud of you for your 29 pounds. Thank you for the 500 kicks. I really, really appreciate that. You're doing great and keep going. It's a journey. It's a process. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but keep going. You know, sometimes when our bodies don't react the way we want them to, it gets a little frustrating, and I'm learning that currently. But just keep doing and doing you. You got this. And anyone else that's out there trying to lose weight, don't give up. It's hard, but it's worth it. So
that's what happens to people who do ecstasy, right? People that are like doing ecstasy, they end up drinking too much water, and then their blood gets like too thin or something like that. Be careful with adding electrolytes to your fluid. A lot of electrolyte supplements, some of high sodium contents. I got the ones that Melanie suggested. I also got protein chips, whatever those are. And I mean, electrolytes are salt, right? So
electrolytes are not salt. Who told? This is why you don't get your medical advice from Grok, allegedly, in my opinion. This is why you talk to a medical professional. Oh boy! All right.
I don't know. I mean,
keep
they
going.
all have the more electrolytes, it's going to have more salt in it. Yes, casting matters. Damon is unbelievable. So was Lupita. I'm the only one that would have preferred Sasha Kali for the Flash. That's believable intensity. Thanks for the wisdom. Hey, appreciate you, Mike.
IC33 on YouTube says, what is tirzepatide? That's the generic name for Mounjaro and Zepbound. They're weight loss medications. So yeah.
I mean, Sydney Sweeney would have been a good Helen of Troy, sure.
Oh, guys.
I also don't think Sydney Sweeney is some kind of great actress. I mean,
get ready for the goon fest of Sydney Sweeney. Oh, here we go.
She's hot. She's next door hot. But, you know, I've seen a lot of women that look like Sydney Sweeney without makeup and without airbrushing. She's a little chonky for Helen of Troy, I think.
Okay, sir. Let me just say, number one, Jared doesn't have any room to criticize any person man, woman, whoever, about their weight right now. And I'll even put myself in that statement as well. I don't think I have any room to criticize anybody about their weight either. So I don't bring it up. I try not to talk about Jared's weight, except, if I'm talking to you guys about it. But so that's number one. Number two, this like in ancient times, having a little bit of fat on you was actually considered a good thing. You were considered actually wealthy if you were a little overweight, because it meant that you could afford food. It also meant that you were healthy enough to have babies. So again, Jared's talking out of his ass, in my opinion, allegedly.
But I mean, it would have caused backlash as well. By the way, if you're enjoying the show, all I ever ask is that you follow the channel. You check out our coffee. You can go directly to our coffee store by going to cbcamazon.com. It'll redirect you right to our Amazon store. We've had massive amounts of coffee getting checked in this week. Almost everything's back in stock. We sold like crazy about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've been playing catch up ever since, because you don't want to send too much. You don't want to send too little.
Okay, we don't care about the logistics of the coffee grift, sir.
But everything's there now. Whole bean ground and K-Cup, all in stock. It supports the show, and it's also delicious coffee. They're done.
Is anyone else surprised that the coffee grift only lasted like 30 seconds? Because my hand is up right now. I know you guys can't see it, but my hand, I'm raising my hand. That was the fastest coffee grift of all time. Sneef. Yes.
Dumping all the money in Europe that they can make it back. Yeah, they're going to do fine. She's a top tier 6. Yeah, I don't think Sydney Sweeney's like, I mean, she's got a nice rack, but
oh boy.
If you've ever seen her without makeup, she's very average looking.
Hate to break it to you there, sir, but most women without makeup on are average. There's a reason why makeup exists. It's to highlight the good stuff and to conceal the not so good stuff. And when you don't wear it, everything's out there. So, yeah, that's all I have.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm not like going to talk crazy, but I mean, I've seen girls that look like that in Wisconsin. I'm sure there's plenty of them in, California and Miami.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that women in California or Miami are necessarily you know what? I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to engage in the rage bait as much because it really pisses me off. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? He's wrong, but okay.
Sydney Sweeney could so launch 1,000 ships. Ships, not anything else. Yeah. A nice rack will take you a long way. Well, yeah, you can ask Sydney Sweeney about that. It's pretty clear. It's taken her very far. Now, a new...
Oh, boy. I don't even know what commentary I can add to that other than Jared doing Jeremy launching 1,000 shits. Why is he hating on her? Because, in my opinion, he's misogynistic. For one. He's jealous. He covets women other than his wife, which is not something you're supposed to do as a Christian husband. those are just the top 3 things I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, is the bot bopping you guys over on YouTube? What's going on over there? I don't know. I'm not getting rid of your messages, guys, or restricting them. So if it's happening, that's YouTube doing it.
Twist in the Taco Bell versus humanity.
Oh, here we go. It's the Taco Bell shit story. Here we go.
Case that I did not expect. Now, I did think the lawsuits were going to start, and they have, but also the FDA made a huge oopsie, a very big oopsie that.
Okay. All right. Get ready, y'all. He's gonna kind of try and go in on the FDA a little bit here, and I think maybe there's some hurt feces, considering how he just either got a letter and or a visit from the FDA about his coffee grift. So, he yeah, he's I think there's some hurt feces, and that's gonna impact how he's going to frame this particular story. So, coffee in stock, yeah. Geezer from AR on YouTube says, coffee in stock. Don just showed us the other night that most of the coffee was out of stock. I haven't looked at the website today, but we can definitely check that. So
it's probably going to cost them a lot of money. If you've been following the story, Taco Bell is at the center of making tens of thousands of people very, very sick, hospitalizing them, and many more. In fact, I believe, it's just my opinion, that Taco Bell had early suspicions that this was their fault and didn't take the correct amount of responsibility. I don't think they took the correct amount of mitigation until it was no longer deniable that people were getting sick. Now a man was hospitalized. Taco Bell menu blamed.
Can I also just say that we shouldn't be taking our health news from the Daily Mail, which is essentially a tabloid. Have you guys noticed that? I've been looking a lot over the last couple of weeks. It seems like every story that Jeremy references in his videos are either from the Daily Mail or the New York Post, which is also a tabloid. And you say you are a serious newsman, sir. This is why he says that there's never any news to talk about, or why it's a slow news day, because he's primarily only taking his sources from these 2 websites. You know what I mean? YouTube is like 30 seconds behind Kick. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure why that is. I'll look at the settings, Lucy and Tiki, for the next stream, and I'll try to adjust the latency so it's kind of more in line. But yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, something's going on with Restream today, because the YouTube messages also aren't showing up on the chat overlay. Just the Kick ones are. So I apologize for that, but I'll try to get all that worked out for the next one. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that he seems to only be pulling his sources from these 2 places. And I feel like maybe there are some more reputable places to pull your information from. But again, that's just my opinion. He's too lazy to search for his own stories, and these 2 pages do very well in pushing their work. Yeah, that's also very true. And William over on YouTube says, he said there was no news the day after a damn Senate. Yeah, after Lindsey Graham died, he said that there was no news. I think he said something similar after Mitch McConnell had to go to the hospital too. For Boomer, thank you for redeeming Mochi Sip. I am sipping my Coke Zero for you right now. All right. Let's keep going. We still got like 12 minutes left of this.
Chicago man revealed from his hospital bed that the last Taco
I'm sorry, did he say hospital bell? Did he say hospital bell?
meal he ate before contracting the Taco Bell menu blamed. A Chicago man revealed from his hospital bed that the
He did say hospital bell. Hospital bell.
the last Taco Bell meal he ate before contracting the explosive exiting parasite.
You can say diarrhea. It's not a swear word. I don't understand. I guess it's my fault for trying to put logic or reason to why Jeremy self-censors himself the way that he does. It makes no sense to me at all. It really, really, really doesn't. We know he can't read. You're right, Adrian.
Psoriasis, as a fast food giant faces a wave of new lawsuits. Alfonso Zaragoza said the stomach bug landed him in Northwell Hospital emergency room on Wednesday after a week of worsening symptoms, including severe explosive evacuations. Things took a frightening turn on Wednesday when he noticed blood in the toilet bowl.
Okay, stool is not a swear word either. Why? My head hurts.
He rushed to the emergency
I'm getting sassy.
room where doctors ran a battery of tests and collected a sample before diagnosing him with cyclosporiasis. Zaragoza retraced his steps to pinpoint that he may have contacted the parasite and recalled eating a chalupa from Taco Bell's Lux box shortly before falling ill. I looked through everything. There was nothing at all that contained lettuce except for the chalupa from the Lux box at Taco Bell, he told the outlet. I looked at the app. I Googled the ingredients. It said iceberg lettuce. Now, is this just a cash grab? Maybe.
Jared would know about cash grabs, I think. All the grifts that have been exposed that he's done over the years, all the GoFundMes, all that stuff. Explosive diarrhea, oh, the humanity, I know, right? Why is he so shocked by the chalupa nightmare? I have no idea.
Maybe.
No clue.
A 5-state cyclosporiasis outbreak linked to iceberg lettuce is now under investigation from the FDA. The CDC and FDA did not identify the supplier. Oh, wait, they did. And we'll get to that in a second. But two people familiar with the investigation who spoke on the condition of anonymity told the Washington Post that Taylor Farms was the supplier of shredded iceberg lettuce. Taylor Farms voluntarily recalled iceberg lettuce sourced from central Mexico on Friday, while Taco Bell said it removed the affected lettuce from its restaurants. Now, let me remind you how you get sick. You get sick because people are humans are dropping deuces in the farm fields, and it's contaminating the lettuce. That's where you get it from.
Okay.
That's where you're getting the cyclosporitis.
I'm stretching. Oh, I just cracked.
Where it takes an interesting turn is now it has in fact been confirmed that it is not from there. So we still have an uncontrolled outbreak and we don't know the source. Federal health investigators have not confirmed whether produce from the suppliers linked to cases in other states, including Illinois. The Illinois Department of Public Health reported that at least 309 confirmed cases statewide, with 60 in Chicago alone. Stay hydrated. Be careful where you're eating. Make sure you go wash, clean, and cook any greens you're eating, Zaragoza told NBC Chicago 5.
Federal health investigators haven't said if produce from that supplier is linked to cases in other states like Illinois. But
here's the thing. Taylor.
Okay. Maybe it's just me. You guys can tell me if I'm crazy or not. All right. I don't think I am. He's going to use this Taylor Farms thing as kind of like there's kind of an undercurrent of not undercurrent. In my opinion, he's going to use this as a justification why people should just be suing. Everybody should sue. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. It is the Oprah Winfrey show equivalent of everybody gets lawsuits.
Farms. Today, the FDA apologized to us. Recalled product was limited to iceberg lettuce grown and processed in central Mexico. The FDA is going to get sued for this. I mean,
Okay, did you hear what he just said? He said the FDA is going to get sued for this. All right. But I would just like to point out, I Googled, can the FDA be sued for the false positive of cyclospora? Now, again, this is just the AI overview. So, you know, it's an AI answer, so take that for what it is. But the way I'm reading this information is that this would fall under a similar vein of qualified immunity. If you guys are familiar with qualified immunity, qualified immunity is basically a protection that protects police and other federal agents from misconduct if they were acting in good faith of performing their job function. So in this case, this appears to be a similar situation, because if the FDA was acting in its capacity and in good faith to try and test for the cyclospora, they got a false positive, they made a decision based on that information, retested it, and discovered it was a false positive, they can't be sued for that. So Jared, all that to say, Jared doesn't know what he's talking about. Just wanted to put
imagine
that out there.
a recall at this level costs millions of dollars. I guess I don't know, but I'm going to guess it was not cheap.
I'll get you next time, FDA, and your little coffee minions too. Hey, Mr. Username. Okay, how are you?
Cheap. All Taylor Farms brand products are not involved in the recall. The problem is Taylor Farms is going to suffer financially bigly for this. People are going to remember Taylor Farms. People are going to not buy Taylor Farms food, and all because the FDA got it wrong.
Okay, so do you see what I mean about there's kind of a subliminal correlate. He's trying, in my opinion, to make a subliminal correlation between this event and what's going on with coffee brand coffee, because he's trying to say that, oh, well, Taylor Farms is going to suffer massive financial losses because they've had reputational damage done to their company. What does that sound like? That sounds like a vlog we got 2 weeks ago on the Quartering Vlogs channel, right? But here's the difference between a large company and Jared's situation. Large companies usually carry usually an insurance that they carry is something called E&O insurance. Now, I come from the insurance world, so I have a little bit of background here on this. A lot of businesses carry something called E&O insurance on top of liability coverage, right? And most people are familiar with the concept of liability insurance. But E&O stands for error and omission. And what that particular insurance does is it protects a business or somebody like a lawyer or an insurance company, even if somebody makes a mistake, because everybody's human. Humans are flawed. Humans make mistakes. So there's a specific insurance. So when mistakes do happen, you can draw on the insurance to make the injured party whole, if that makes sense, rather than it bankrupting a company or forcing a professional, kind of like an independent type person, independent contractor, from going out of business. Does that make sense? So the difference is that Jared it doesn't seem like he has that. So he's going to try and like, I'm just saying these two situations are not the same, but he's trying to make them sound the same. Does that make sense?
Time to sue. They seriously damage your reputation. It's too late. We don't believe it. Though I personally understand that ridiculous California regulations have made it impossible for farmers to grow food there anymore. But we should not be growing our food in foreign countries based. I agree. And the lawsuits, Taco Bell hit with federal lawsuits over this. I mean, we don't know the amounts, but it's going to be many, many millions of dollars. Like Taco Bell locations.
If you've ever listened to a quartering podcast, you might be entitled to compensation. That's so funny. And Violet over on Kick says, DSP and Jer love to talk about what's illegal all the time, and they have no idea what they're really talking about. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they have some life experience, but it from a perspective of from like an insurance side of things, or even a legal side of things. Now, again, I'm not a lawyer, but in my work in the insurance industry, I have worked with lawyers before. And so I have a little bit of kind of outside experience with that slightly. But yeah, I from a professional standpoint, a lot of it doesn't really seem to me, at least, that they look like they know exactly what's going on. When DSP was going to sue the detractors that refunded donos, it was so funny. Oh boy, that does sound actually pretty funny. But yeah. All right, we're almost done here. We've got about 8 minutes left. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for videos, and then we also do a weekly live stream, usually on Saturdays. Make sure you like the stream. I would appreciate that very, very, very much. And then if you're on Kick, just make sure you're following the channel, just so you know when we do go live. We have a good time over on Kick. We hang out, we chat, do all the things. So yeah, make sure you're doing all the things for me. I'd appreciate it.
Like small franchisors that are getting sued in this will probably lose these lawsuits, and they'll end up being cooked. Now, anytime anything like this happens, you get all the ambulance chaser lawyers who are telling, have you ever eaten Taco Bell? Make sure you have free money coming your way. Come get your free money if you ever ate a Taco Bell.
Free money. Who just put that comment in the chat about if you've ever, yeah, Old Fat and Slow, if you ever listen to a quartering podcast, you might be entitled to compensation. He's basically saying the same thing. If you ever ate a Taco Bell, you're probably entitled to free compensation. We all need monies. Yeah.
Valerie Caruso suing Taco Bell in federal court. Michigan lawsuit and the Caruso lawsuit named Taylor Farms, which the Washington Post reported is
the Washington Post. That was
suing Taco Bell in federal court. Michigan lawsuit and the Caruso lawsuit named Taylor Farms, which the Washington Post reported.
The Washington Post. It's not the Washington Post, guys. It's the Washington Post.
Is supplier of the contaminated lettuce. So if you're Taylor Farms, you're suing the Washington Post. You're suing the FDA. And if you're a consumer out there who
you can't sue the FDA. Apparently, from what we've quickly looked at, it doesn't appear that that's the case.
Who happens to like, iceberg lettuce, you still don't know where you can get it.
He's mushed mouth.
I don't care who's responsible. It doesn't make our FDA look good that they can't figure it out either.
He's mad at the FDA, guys. The FDA doesn't look good. They can't figure this out.
Certainly I would say Taco Bell is at the top of my list of places not to eat. Although currently there's really not a lot going on at Taco Bell that I can eat.
Oh, we're back to the diet.
I have to get some more water, and I have one more story.
We're back to the diet. I would love to have Taco Bell, but I can't have Taco Bell because I'm on a diet, guys. Jer loves the NY Post so much he should buy a subscription. Well, here we are again. How are you guys doing? He doesn't look like that's what I'm saying, Violet. It doesn't look like he's lost any weight either. Thomas over on YouTube says Jared's DSP maxing. Yeah, he absolutely is. They're becoming one and the same. I see on YouTube says he talks like he has rocks in his mouth. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Nice point, Mr. Chair. Flaxsoft on YouTube says, you can't sue us. How does that make you feel? Suffragette. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Jeremy! Jared's just abandoned us at this point. This is, yeah. He also started losing viewers. Both times that he got up to do this, he had like a couple of hundred people just instantly depart his chat.
To be honest,
minute 30.
I think I have more than one.
Wait. Hold on. I don't think he's lost any weight. Oh boy.
To be honest, I think I have more than one more.
That chair deserves a medal.
We could do a little bit of a longer stream today. Remember, I won't be here on Wednesday. I've got doctor's appointment that I don't know.
Oh, we're back in the scheduling meeting, guys.
Is it going to be, surgery? What we're going to find out from the doctor, but alkaline water is nonsense and not good for you. Wait, alkaline water? I know, I got to finish. This would give me 72. So we've moved. This would give me 96 after I finish it.
So we moved from the scheduling meeting back to the diet meeting.
I got to do at least. You can grow leaf lettuce inside. Yeah, my wife does. She has a hydroponic garden and grows what I think is the best lettuce I've ever had. When you smoke. No, I'm kidding. It's just a hydroponic garden she grows lettuce and spices.
Why do we need to know that your wife has a hydroponic garden? Aren't those things like super expensive? Ford Boomer says, I bet his Wednesday doctor appointment is about a GLP-1 or Ozempic. It's possible. Yeah, he says he's seeing an orthopedic surgeon for his knee. Well, he doesn't say specifically for his knee, but we can infer that it's for his knee because he also told us, because again, he is Jer, the overshare bear, that he also said that he couldn't really do cardio right now because his knee was bugging him too much. So Cuffs Off on YouTube says Ham is wearing a larger size in pants. He has more room equals he lost weight. I mean, it's entirely to me. It doesn't look like he has, but again, I'm looking more at his face than his body because I do understand it can take some time for it to really show up in your body. It usually shows up first in your face. To me, it doesn't look like he's lost the amount that he says he's lost, but it's always possible, right?
What chair do I use? It's a Herman Miller.
Shout out Herman Miller.
Herman Miller. I can't think of you could probably match it when you look it up. I just ordered Panda Express and they were down just proteins due to squirt virus. Oh yeah, right. The squirt virus. I have 4 hydro gutters for lettuce in greens in my basement. Yeah, that's what my wife does. It's like 4 tiers tall. The lettuce just crushes it in there. There's no nutritional value.
Did you guys just see he popped another Zen? That was Zen number. We're backing it up. That was Zen number 4.
In greens in my basement. Yeah, that's what my wife does. It's like 4 tiers tall. The lettuce just crushes it in there. There's no nutritional value in lettuce. No, it's just crunchy.
Yeah. Four zins in a 2-hour live stream. Also, he says right here that lettuce is just crunchy water and it doesn't have any nutritional value to it. I would beg to differ. It depends. Like, if you're just eating iceberg lettuce, then yeah, but iceberg lettuce still has at least a little bit of fiber to it, right? If you're eating, romaine lettuce or other kinds of lettuce that, there's all kinds, there's like vitamin A in there. There's okay. I'm tired, boss.
Water, but if you like it, you like it. Lettuce Farm Tour on Vlog channel. I don't know what I'm going to do for this week's vlog. There's a vlog channel. It's just called Quartering Vlogs. I haven't got it moved over to Rumble yet, but I will.
Vlog channel. We're getting a new vlog today. Who's excited? I am. Woo! I saw a comment that I went, oh, sorry, I bonked the microphone. Chris Lads on YouTube says you can set up a hydroponic system for cheap if you DIY it. That is true, but do you really think that Jer DIY'd his wife's hydroponic system, or do you think he just bought like a really expensive one? Because my money is on the latter. He's not eating lettuce. It's another fantasy. Yeah. My cortisol levels are rising. Slightly. I'm okay, though. I'm okay. Lex, is he sniffing less, or you have count out all this? Normally, Corpez is our sniff counter. So I know he has been sniffing less in the afternoon compared to how he was doing in the morning streams, but it's still quite a bit. So
I've just been so busy. I'm a car guy. Talk about your rides. Every time I talk about things that I own, like, people get weird. Like, I had somebody melt down because there was somebody in the comments section who had a meltdown because I have a separate fridge for my dog food. Like, a legitimate one. Like, why are you throwing... Some people can't afford a dog food refrigerator. It was...
So we're crashing out about trolls still, okay?
It was a $200 scratch and dent Best Buy refrigerator. It's not like I keep my dog food in a Viking freezer. What are the big expensive ones?
I think, okay. Jared's missing the point here. I think what people are calling him out on is, if you guys watch the last vlog from Thursday, the Tim Pool one, it was essentially a humble brag of, oh, look at my house. My house is so nice. Oh, I can afford to feed my dogs raw meat. And oh, look, I have a saltwater aquarium that's several $1,000s. And oh, look at all these animals. It's just, thank you, T-Pat. It was the flex. It was the flex of it all. I think that's what people were commenting on, not necessarily the fact that it was a separate refrigerator for just the dogs. Did he say iceberg lettuce? I did not catch that. And Setami on YouTube says some people can't afford a dog food fridge, like everyone. Yeah, most people only have one refrigerator and one freezer, and usually it's in the same unit, and generally people don't have more than that for the most part. Some people do, but if you're talking about just average everyday people, maybe there's a refrigerator in the garage, but it just looks like he's flexing, and I think that's kind of what people it's kind of rubbing people the wrong way.
Wait till he gets a load of the fact I have 3 chest freezers outside too. Actually, I have a fridge down here too, so nobody tell him.
So he's got 2 refrigerators in his kitchen. He had that massive one that we saw in the background of the vlog. The fridge that is specifically for the dog food and the fish food, and then one in the basement and 3 separate ice chests. And you don't see why people might have a problem with the okay.
People like the vlogs. Yeah, I think they're doing well. I mean, all the vlogs have gotten like more than 5,000 views on a brand new channel. So flaunt wealth, brother. Oh, flaunt your wealth. Fuck them. Well, then I should do a watch collection video.
God, can you imagine? Because he didn't know what to film for the vlog. Can you imagine the vlog that comes out today is his Rolex collection? The A-logs are going to have a field day with that if that's what we're getting. Holy moly. Dirty Ear said, I think it's also all those new fish. Yeah. How do we know that all the fish in the fish tank? I mean, he told us that all the fish in his saltwater aquarium died. So all the fish and all the coral and all the other things that are in there are also brand new and replaced. So Kino Hydrohead says 6 confirmed refrigerators. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Really piss him off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
people
trolls.
super chat him on the internet and look at all his watches. People spend money on, you know, whatever it is that they want to do, and that's okay.
There's nothing wrong with spending money that you have earned. The issue that people have with Jeremy is that I think Reardon Steele said it, he's Schrodinger's grifter, rich grifter, poor grifter. He's on one hand showing off his saltwater aquarium that's thousands and thousands of dollars. He's talking about how he can afford to feed his dogs a raw food diet. You know, he's got specialty food for the saltwater fish in the aquarium. He has all these toys and everything, or he did have all these toys and everything in his garage. He flaunts all this wealth. And then on the other hand, he is turning around and asking you to contribute for a new K-Cup machine or to help fund their trip to Amfest. Or let's even go back a little further to help fund the Exclusively Games website from 2019. Or, you know, like, people have a problem with the hypocrisy. People see it as a hypocrisy. You know what I mean? People see it as you're saying you can't afford to pay your staff, so Maggie had to be fired, and you had to, and Luke decided, quote unquote, decided to leave, and Hannah is all of a sudden not on the show anymore, and Mel's the only one left. And so please support us because we need your help. But here's my Rolex collection. So it's just very, very hypocritical. So Luke did save himself. You are absolutely correct. And then we have Charles Chance over on YouTube saying Jer is an obscene beggar. Yeah. Oh yeah, Adrian over on YouTube as well. Didn't he crowdfund the fish funeral? He absolutely did. He absolutely did crowdfund the fish funeral. You're absolutely correct. So it's just very hypocritical. I think that's what most people have an issue with. I don't think if he were just to shut up about needing financial assistance, if he didn't grift for the K-Cup machine, if he didn't grift for Amfest, people wouldn't have as much of a problem with him. I mean, it would still come off as probably, I don't know, like rubbing it in people's faces, but I don't think people would necessarily have a problem with it as much as they do, because you're also asking your hardworking viewers to fund your life. So let's keep going.
Biggest
We're
shit for
almost
my
done.
built-in fridge in my garage. Fridge and freezer work for a company that makes them, and they were free engineering test models. Nice. It's a weird thing, you know. It's a weird thing when your livelihood depends on the kindness of your viewers supporting you. So you got to be careful about, like, you don't want to, like, people to feel like they got flexed on. Because, you know, the channel only survives because, you know, people buy my coffee.
No. Okay. Think about what he just said. He just said the channel only survives because people buy my coffee. So then your channel, or sorry, your coffee is not apolitical. You said people who buy my coffee help support my channel. So therefore it is a political product, and it is linked to your political grift. So he's full of crap.
Or people do Rumble rants, or I get ad reads, you know, and you don't want people to feel like, oh, you're cramming something in their face. I totally get that. But I did a video on my saltwater fish tank, and nobody complained about the cost of that. If people had any idea how much that costs, then they'd probably be melting down. Wait, you ate too many
I mean, people have commented on the cost of your fish tank, sir.
tomatoes and you got gout? We're not surprised you have 8 freezers of receded tummy. Hey, to be fair, the chest freezers are for dog food. But yeah, you're right. Big true. Big true.
Okay. Remember now, he's had 4 zins during this live stream, right? This is a 2-hour live stream. 4 zins. He just took one out of his mouth. And he's about to introduce zin number 5. That's insane. There it goes. Right
He
in the mouth.
continued. The anti-Canada sentiment in the U.S. does not need further stoking. I don't have an anti-Canada sentiment. I like Canadians.
Oh, do you? Guys, breaking news. Breaking news. Jer likes Canadians. Who would have thought?
There's 2 of them that are, you know, pretty huge losers, but there are millions
Okay, never mind. He's still crashing out about the casino.
that are incredible people. I think, you know, the Canadian government is kind of goofball-y, right? I make fun of that. But the reality is I don't have any issue with Canada in general. I think
Whoa, buddy.
we're going to wrap there. I've got to film my vlog for tomorrow, and I also have to get everything edited from today. We'll have a full show again tomorrow at 2 Eastern, perhaps an extra stream in the morning. Remember, no stream Wednesday. And we shall see you then. See you tomorrow, guys.
Okay, so that was the end of the Monday show. Now, that is the end of our Jer segment. We do have a little bit of time. Remember, we are going to be moving over to Rumble in about 40 minutes or so from now, approximately. So if you would like to join us there, I will be dropping... Actually, let me drop those links now in chat for you guys. If you would like to join us over on Rumble, you are certainly more than welcome to. And if you are heading out at this point, then I understand. We are going to be talking a little bit of Gore World until it's time to switch over to Rumble. So let me just quickly grab a link for y'all. Bear with me just a second here. Okay. And I will pin it in both chats. There we go. So if y'all want to join us over on Rumble, we will be heading over there in a little bit. Now, I do have a Foodie Beauty segment, and I also have a Amberlynn Reed segment. So I don't have enough time to do both. So let me ask you guys, is there one you would prefer to see over the other? Would you guys prefer some Chantal content, or would you prefer Amberlynn? You guys can let me know. So I have some Chantals in Kick. And I'll just give you kind of a preview about what each one is. So Chantal appears to be turning into a crazy cat lady. All right, she threw, probably in my opinion, the saddest birthday party for an animal that I've ever seen in my entire life. So we were gonna watch that. Kevy, have a great one. Thank you for being here. And then for Amber, so the thing about Amber is she has been demonetized and off of YouTube for almost a year at this point. She has recently popped up over on TikTok trying to get herself going over there on TikTok and monetizing and doing subs and all that kind of stuff over there. TikTok, it pays pennies to their creators. I think they take like 77%, I think is what I heard, of money creators earn, which I think is ridiculous. But okay, most of you guys are saying Chantal, so we're gonna go with Foodie Beauty. So we'll put Amberlynn on the back burner for now. And then we'll go ahead and do our Chantal segment until it is time for us to move over to Rumble. So oops, wrong one. So okay, so Chantal. This video comes courtesy of Barbecue Chillin', a great clip channel of Foodie Beauty content, doing the Lord's work, trying to clip down those streams to make them digestible for people. We are going to be moving to Rumble in about 40 minutes, real Mayor McCheese. So this comes courtesy of Barbecue Chillin'. This video is from 7 days ago. So last week was her cat's first birthday, and she decided to throw a birthday party for her cat. And I thought it would be something fun for us to watch together. So go subscribe to Barbecue Chillin' and let's go. I always run over that.
Respectable girl.
Keep it on. Stop the dog. Stop the dog. Keep it on. Dog.
Wow.
Dog.
Wow.
Everybody has a different reaction to that intro, and I'm just so curious to see what you guys see. Here we go.
Yeah, no. I'm feeling a little better, but not really. I can't eat much.
Okay, if you don't know a lot about Chantal, I will try to give you cliff notes as we go. She reverted to Islam, so she is now a hijabi Muslim woman. She is the heaviest weight she's ever been since returning home from Canada. She lived in Syria last year for about 3 months. And she has traded in her mobility for a fat scoot. So she's elected to no longer walk and now just scoots everywhere.
I just can't like eat, which is probably the good thing. I had like a bit of chicken and rice today, and that's it. Love is never cringe when you're. Yeah, people said that about Salah and I, and like, I still do. You guys are cringe. Oh my god. It's like whenever you're with someone, you do feel a little sort of pressure to laugh at all their jokes. I bought some.
No, I don't think I've ever felt pressured to laugh at any of my partner's jokes if they were cringe or unfunny. Do you guys understand why I wanted like a Scooty war or a Scooty race between Jer and Chantal? No, yes. I think it still needs to happen, by the way.
Yogurt, like actual dairy yogurt, and I don't like it. It's really sour. It depends what you buy, Teddy. Like, I don't really want to tell everyone what I spend, but it depends. There's some strains, like there's one like I get, it's like already grinded up, and it's like for 7 grams it's like $25. I do want to quit though, like for real I do. I don't want to be dependent on it. Scooty doesn't sound so good. Yeah, well.
Her eyes. Do you guys see? Okay, this is perfect. This is like a perfect pause. It don't look good. She doesn't look good. She smokes weed but wears a hijab. Yeah, she does.
Wouldn't you sound like this if you were carrying me on your back? Oh crap. At 5 miles per hour. Yes, I wanted to quit smoking, but I couldn't do it. Did you see that there's like a virus going around of explosive dia? And I saw a video of a lady at a fucking...
Yeah, Old Man Kung Fu, she has uncontrolled type 2 diabetes. Her glucose level, her doctor wants her to wear a continuous glucose monitor, which she says they keep falling off. She's been through, I think, 3 or 4 of them now in like a month. And one's supposed to last 2 weeks, but her glucose, I think, has gone up. She said her glucose has gone up as high as 24 before. I don't understand how she hasn't been hospitalized for ketoacidosis.
Gas station, and yeah, friggin' diet was leaking from her friggin' ass. It's like disgusting. Everyone's pooping their pants. I'd fit right in. No. Did they kiss on camera? I don't like to see people kiss. And I know people probably think, oh, it's because you don't get kisses. Not on camera, no, I don't. And I'm fine with that. I don't like hate people who do it, but how do I do a poll again? ALR?
So who would you rather roommate with? She did a Kick poll. She streams on Kick, by the way, as well as does content on YouTube. But she says, who would you rather roommate with? And her audience said they would like to roommate with Amber. She does out eat the yeah. This is her 5th round of Zempi, y'all, and since I forget how long. Dwayne, you can tell me over how many years, I forget, but this is her 5th attempt at Ozempic, and she's taken the Ozempic, but she's also smoking all this weed that's making her have munchies, and it's Zempi versus weed. We're gonna put it that way.
Stop! I thought you guys didn't. You guys would want a room with ALR? I thought you didn't. She would drive you nuts. Okay, I have another poll after this. Since you guys say you would live with her, answer this question. No ass wiping? Okay, if I was friends with someone and I lived with them, I would help them to a degree. I don't think there's enough money.
I'm not. If y'all don't know the Amberlynn lore, oh boy. I'm just gonna say washcloth gate, and we'll leave that for another day. But yeah,
yeah, I don't know. People's shit is gross. And then when they bend over, you smell everything. No, I don't know. I feel bad because a lot of, like, you know, elderly people and disabled people, but I don't mean to, like, be dehumanizing. I feel bad for saying that, but some people, God bless them, are able to don't have a weak stomach in that way. But me, would I do it for somebody I love and I wouldn't mind the smell or just wear a mask? Yes, I would. Like, if Salah became disabled, or my sister or my mother, I would, like, they would need professional help, but I would help any way I can. I'm more likely to fall in love with somebody, like, not based on looks. Everybody that I've been in love with in my life, I didn't, except for Salah. He's like my first handsome, really handsome.
Okay. Salah, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with Chantal, again, Cliff Note versions. After her last relationship, she went on Tinder, set her Tinder to global, met this guy named Salah who lived in Kuwait. They talked for less than a month, and then she decided to fly to Kuwait and marry this man after only knowing him for a short amount of time. He is Syrian. Again, I don't really have enough time to get into salad, yes. I don't really have enough time to get into, like, the full deep lore with you guys right now, but he ended up back in Syria. She decided last summer that she was going to move from Canada to Syria. And did they consummate the marriage? So rumors are that attempts were made. But it's also alleged that his that he's not very well endowed. Well, let's just put it that way.
Like, wow. To me, I find him very handsome, you know? So, total eclipse of the thought. A number I don't recognize is fucking calling me. What does that mean? It's a weird last name. But it's my area code. Is this my boob or my stomach?
Okay, ma'am. If you can't tell where your boob ends and your stomach begins, we got a problem. Okay? I'm just saying.
Get the fish! Oh my god, she got... I gotta go. I gotta pay attention to my cat. she's giving me signs. She got her body stuck in a bag thing. That's why I'm putting all the bags up. You know, like a grocery bag? So it freaked her out. I had to chase her around. I will never keep any bags outside. A grocery bag. She has been sitting in it. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for tonight.
Yeah, that's the other current criticism of Chantal right now, is that she doesn't discipline or correct her cat at all. So there have been live streams where her cat walks across her counters and her stove when the stove is on. There's been criticisms of her cat. Now, she lives on the 19th floor of a high-rise building, and there have been criticisms of her letting her cat climb up the window screen of the window when the window has been opened. And Chantal says that, well, her cat just does what she wants, but she also doesn't make any attempt, in my opinion, to correct her animal.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, okay, inshallah? Bye, guys. Have a good night. Whoa! What are these things? Come on, VG! This for you. You can't wear it, though. Hi, guys.
Can we just, yep. Do y'all see why I said she's turning into the crazy cat lady? That cat is probably stoned AF. You know, cats, well, people have said that cats are very sensitive to THC and they don't like it. So, cats are experts at minimizing terminal velocity.
Guys!
Eric in YouTube on YouTube chat says she sounds winded. She's constantly winded, Eric. Just walking from her couch to her bed. Now she doesn't have a big apartment, but her walking from her couch to her bathroom and back, she sounds like she's walked a mile. Her cat is really cute, by the way.
Okay, first things first. We have a card. There's something fishy going on here. Look. No, come here. Come here. She don't even want to open her toys, man. Do you want to try these? So I got.
Yeah, it is a can of Febreze. Adrian, Chantal will tell us in a minute here why she has Febreze.
These tidbits. True. So for her first gift, okay. So we have some true tidbits, some treats. Here you go. Let's see if she likes them. Do you like those? Oh, are they good? Oh, they stinky. Ew. So that's one of her gifts. I got her a bag of. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. I got her this new dish. Feed me for food. Happy.
Yeah, this is all for her cat's birthday, Shalyn.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BG. She doesn't like her new treats. She's like the fussiest cat I've ever owned. Come on, eat it. What are you? You're a carnivore. Maybe if I mash them for her. Here. I gotta mash them for her. There you go. She can't eat them because they're circles and they're.
Yeah, Lex, her feet are incredibly swollen.
Come on, do it, eat it. Oh yeah, she likes that. She doesn't like. So the balls, I gotta crush them for her. Good girl. Hi everybody, it's BG's birthday today. She's 1. I got her some new springs, a can of tuna and water, which I will rinse. There's a fish in her dish. And here's your big birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, cats don't like performative stuff. No, they don't. They don't care. They're just like, all right, feed me, change my litter, maybe pet me sometimes.
It's BG. BG. Happy birthday to you. I got her a calm cup of Mew Mews. Hey, get over here. It's your birthday. What's this?
Adrian over on YouTube says she's trying to hide her calorific drink behind a present. She's drinking a s'mores flavored iced coffee from Starbucks, which is not sugar-free and incredibly bad for diabetics.
What's this? Here. She doesn't want to open her gifts. Who wants to go in the box? Oh my god, typical cat. VZ! She took her toy out. I got her a chicken. Well, that's it. So that's her favorite.
You gotta admit, her cat's pretty adorable. I do enjoy the cat.
Okay, out of her present, you saw herself. You saw yourself. She loves her chicken. Where's your chicken? Where's your chicken? Oh, you love your chicken. I got her a churu broth chicken recipe.
What the hell is that? The Amber Lynn edit of it all, too. Holy.
I got her this. I got her a churu broth chicken recipe. I got her, this was like $1. And I want to try it. It's pureed pumpkin for dogs and cats. Because my other cats used to love this. And finally, a bag of adult cat food. But and I got her that chicken that she loves. That's your ball. It's an old toys. Get a life. No, wait, it's just your birthday card. Happy first B-day, my sweet B. Love, Mom.
Okay, she got her cat a birthday. Her cat can't read the birthday card. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is like, and to me, this is actually pretty sad because she doesn't have. It's performative, in my opinion. Number one, and also she doesn't have. She's doing this by herself on a live stream, staring at her phone, reading chat. That's Instagram performative BS. Yeah.
And we got these party favors. I boiled the crab, so I gotta take apart. Oh, and this. By the way, did you ever try? I tried for the first time today. S'mores Starbucks. I just gotta vacuum my couch. It's all crumbs, like where I sit. That was on my couch.
The fact that she has to vacuum the couch because You have to remember that this particular corner of the couch is where she lives. She eats here. She calls it ceiling, but she lays there. She does her live streams from that. It's just yeah. It's pretty sad when you think about it.
Ew. I probably won't do a party for her every year. Maybe. I don't see why not. The first birthday is the specialist. I was telling everyone at the store that I went where I went to like a Pet Value. I was like, it's my cat's birthday today. The higher dose definitely makes me not want to eat. BG's dinner. Come see.
She bought these snow crab legs for her cat for her birthday and then proceeded to eat about 90% of the crab meat.
Yes, I know. You love crabs. Hey. Delicious crabs. Bon appetit. She's gonna. My whole apartment stinks teardrop, and for once, it's not me. I'm just joking. She can't have too much, you know? Because she had her regular food today, her treat. You want a bit more? A little bit more. Here. That's it. I'll save you some.
They're for my cat, but I'm gonna eat it. What is this pause? What are we looking at? That couch deserves a memorial.
Tastes weird. I gotta pound the crabs.
Okay, I'm not really a crab eater, but I don't think you're supposed to use a hammer to crack the shells? Question mark, maybe? I don't think that's right.
Oh shoot, sorry, I forgot I was live.
Okay, and then
oh shoot, sorry, I forgot I was live.
She just like completely rips one in the middle of her kitchen. Okay.
I always do that. I feel
she's crab maxing. She is
ripped off. These crab legs were like $25. So expensive for a sea spider, but I knew that she wouldn't eat just a shrimp. She doesn't like shrimp anymore for some reason. All that for that. She's all excited about her new. She probably doesn't even give two shits. It was more for us to celebrate BG, right? Hi, BG! Oh, there's two more little legs.
See, Adrian, that's what I thought. I thought you could just like crack it in half, or maybe use like a cracker, or scissors or something. I don't know. I don't really eat shellfish like that, so this is not something I'm super familiar with.
So 1 can of Coke fits this glass exactly. All right, so I got for lunch, I got a 12-inch.
Oh, that's the thing. Remember, I said at the start of this video that she's like willingly giving up her mobility. She has this chair in the kitchen specifically for use while she's in the kitchen. She cooks sitting down. Now I understand having it in there for your live stream, like if you want to sit, you know, if you're going to be in the kitchen for a while and live streaming, but we just saw her sitting at the sink doing the dishes. She also sits when she cooks. It's just, to me, it just feels like we're giving up on our body's basic functionality, which is to move.
Turkey sub. It looks good, but I don't.
So she just ate all that crab, and now we're going to have a sub sandwich on top of that. I would also like to point out that Gore World, and this I was going to more so bring up with Amber, but it applies here too. Chantal is on kick now because last summer, Gore World got decimated with demonetization across YouTube because YouTube started enforcing their self-harm policy as it comes to, or as it relates to eating on stream or not eating on stream, and consistently talking about issues you may have related to food. So Chantal got demonetized for it. Amber got demonetized for it. And then this other creator named Corky Love Rose, she also got demonetized for it. So it's just, yeah. So now she does all her eating and all this bullshit over on Kick. Hey, Dead Air Jared, thank you for gifting a sub over to Boomer Poop Pants. I appreciate that. Thank you. Jared Smollett. Oh my gosh. And we I love it. Why is Jeremy still monetized? I don't know. She feeds her cat better than Jer feeds his dogs. I mean, I think an argument can be made either way, to be honest.
I feel super hungry, but I know I'll feel sick if I don't eat. So it has turkey, cheddar. It was toasted. Cucumber, black olives, jalapenos, lettuce, tomato. Yeah, I put 3 sauces on here. Mayo, Southwest, and a bit of house sauce. But Dad goes fishing for Julia and gives her fresh fish. He's like, my dream is for us to have a nice future together and our cats playing together. And I was like, it's meant to be.
Oh man, okay.
It just tastes blah, Lola. I'm eating right now just for sustenance.
So here's the problem she's having. Chantal's on the Ozempic, right? She doesn't eat just to give her body fuel. She eats for the enjoyment of it. And the thing that these weight loss medicines, like the very first thing it does is it makes you forget that food's ever a thing. But she also has her disordered brain telling her that, oh, I should be eating. So she's now having this reaction, and why she has this look on her face where she's like, well, she basically can't enjoy eating her food. She's not getting the same dopamine hit. And this is why, in my opinion, she's not going to be successful on the Ozempic, because she's not addressing the mental reasons why she has gained as much as she has. Now, in my personal experience, before I even started working with my doctor on the physical, I had to put in a lot of mental work before I could successfully start losing weight too. It's addict behavior. You're absolutely right, female Kino enjoyer. It's 100% addict behavior. I see on YouTube says, Jara sniffs, she coughs. And Sedamy on YouTube also says, I literally forgot to eat breakfast and lunch. Got a protein bar. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome.
I may as well eat quinoa. Like, I don't even want to. Ew, the mayo tastes nasty. I don't even want to eat the rest. It's like my brain wants food, but my body doesn't.
Because it's her addicted brain telling her she needs to have the food, but the Zempi is like changing the way that her body responds to eating.
But crab meat and pasta sounds a bit good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But the sub, it sounded good earlier. I didn't feel actually hungry. I don't feel hunger.
Yeah. Barbecue's right here. Barbecue, if you're just listening in the back room, put up a note on the screen that says she's so upset she's not hungry. It's sad. It's absolutely sad.
But after I smoke, I feel hungrier, of course. So I do have to stop that at some point.
Yeah, for Boomer, you're right. 100%.
I wear this every day. It's my moo-moo. This from the dollar store, whole body deodorant.
Okay, yeah. Chantal also has a bad habit of wearing the same outfit for 4 or 5 days in a row. I think her record was 6 days.
Forgot to put this on today. I don't smell, but I do sweat, so I like to smell the... And this. A toast to you. It smells good.
Yeah, her sleeves are nasty.
Aw, sorry, Teardrop. So, India, her cat that had the 4 babies, 2 of them didn't make it because she wasn't producing enough milk. And then the other 2 are really weak and not sure if they're going to make it. Sorry, Teardrop. You're doing everything you can if you're hand feeding them, you know? Yeah, if the mom doesn't produce enough milk, like how are you supposed to know that would happen, right? Because she's had kittens before, right? Yeah, spaying is very.
So she's talking about her mod in chat. One of her mod's cats just had kittens, but this cat apparently has had multiple litters of kittens before. And so the mom now can't, and this just says a lot when your cat has so many litters that they can't produce enough milk anymore to um to it's sad. It's really freaking sad. And then her chat's about to start giving her shit for not getting her cat spayed, which um there's really no excuse for not getting your cat fixed or any animal fixed. Throw dogs in there too. There's no excuse to not get your animals fixed. Even if you can't afford it, most cities, most places have, if you go to your local humane society or SPCA shelters, a lot of them have low income options to help people get their animals fixed. Like there's no freaking excuse.
Very expensive though. It's very expensive to get cats fixed, Teddy boy. Not everyone can afford it. You know, people will say, well, don't get pets. Well, I'm sure it's better that a cat gets pregnant than living on the street and dying. At least they have a home, you know?
First of all, you dumb ass fucking bitch.
She's had this cat for a while, so.
Yeah. There's free option. There's also a low income options too.
It's very expensive, yeah. Even with BG spay, it still costs $300 for me to.
Yeah, it's expensive to have animals. That's why if you're going to have animals, you need to be prepared to deal with the financial ramifications of it. And you make a commitment to them that you're going to take care of them. And that includes a financial commitment.
Get her fixed, which is a lot. Yeah. Anyway, we're not here to judge. So yeah, if you have mobility issues, you're sick and don't have much money.
I mean, that still doesn't seem like an excuse to me, because if you're disabled, there are options out there, and them just trying to deflect all this is cope. It's cope to me.
You can do. You love and care for your animals a lot, so don't beat yourself up. These things happen. You're not God. You can't save every, you know.
You're a fucking idiot.
I feel bad for India, poor baby mama. Cats are like rabbits, always pregnant. Get her fixed. Are you gonna pay for it? Pay for it then. I hate judgy people. It's not your friggin', you know.
It's not judgy. It's the right thing to do.
Pets are fixed, but I don't judge people who don't fix their pets. Like, you know, they reproduce just like people. I don't know. And by some fluke, her cat's not producing any milk. And she's trying to save them, but. Okay, well, goodbye. You can get out of here. We said no negativity or no. Bye. Go take your opinionated self, judgmental self, elsewhere, okay?
Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like, chat? Bye. Bye.
I have a zit on my back. It's itchy. My zit is itchy. I need someone to itch my zit. I saw that I'm in a lot of like gross people compilations, like wild cows that are gross and unhygienic. And there was one clip. The person's like, and she uses things that should not be used as utensils to eat. And of course, the mac and cheese with the back scratcher. Yeah, Salah too. He got a motorcycle, like just to take around. Like if he's not going far, he'll just take the motorcycle. And I worry so bad. He wiped out once already. It's like a dirt bike type of motorcycle thing. Well, it's not a dirt bike. I don't know what it is. Everyone has one there. Something like this. And you can fit. He's like, you would fit here.
No. She would not fit on the back of that bike. I am sorry. There is no way. I got my cat neutered and the vet left the sack. It looks so funny, like deflated little cotton balls. Aww. Jared would fundraise the money and not fix the cat. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Adrian, she did. You're right.
Can you imagine? See, some people carry their entire families on here. I saw a family of 5 on one.
Okay, that's.
He doesn't have any of the weapons here, but in the army.
I'm gonna move that off because we are on YouTube, and YouTube gets very. I don't need a strike on my channel because she's showing, people on bikes with very large pew-pews and rocket things.
The army, the Syrian army, the new army has a lot of weapons. And you know what? They're probably all supplied by the US. Oh, the eggplant's bad. Oops. Shit. No, I just want to see if I can turn it on, but I don't want to grill. No, I don't feel like, I don't know. I don't have anything to barbecue. I was going to barbecue the eggplant, but to protect your eyebrows. Yeah, what if I'm flammable? Do you think Zio and Amber Cybering takes extra bandwidth? Maybe. Wi-Fi. World Wide Web. Big? Big?
You calling me big?
Fat shaming bees. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I gotta go bathroom, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna go sit on the can for 2 minutes.
Get out of Syria if you like staying alive, yeah.
She's gonna not like this.
Why would you do that to your cat? That's just not okay.
What was these things? What was this thing? I really, really want to try after this is all gone to not buy anymore. I'll do the dance just for you, Dill.
Her cat is like, what the actual hell is going on right now?
That's what I'm gonna look like with no teeth. Ah! It's probably gonna happen soon. Wait, check out the barbecue. See here? There's like a gas line. Or is that electricity only? Lighting are located inside the left door.
He hear how she's breathing? She's not even walking. She's just on the scooty. And she's heavy breathing. That's how far gone. If you guys are familiar, if you've ever heard of Life by Jen, like we are in the Life by Jen series finale, in my opinion. Like I don't think it's gonna get better. And it literally is just a matter of time.
I can't see shit. Sweet. Is that gas? Yeah. Let me go read the door. Are you guys there? There's no instructions. Ew. Looks gross. Looks dirty and rusty. Right.
It's Life by Jen. Another big girl who is no longer with us, unfortunately.
There's 3 knobs. Does nothing.
She's just sitting and she's it's bad. I'm sorry, Dead Air Jira. I don't know why the AI mod bopped you there. I have it set to the lowest setting it can go to.
Oh, I have to turn the gas light on? See, I don't want to fuck with this. I'm not messing with that. I'll have to ask my stepdad. I thought there was like... Am I allowed to go that way?
You wanna go outside?
I don't know. I'm just exploring.
Oh, okay. Just drive around, yeah.
Yeah, so we're...
Go straight there.
Oh, there's... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see the walkway.
All the way to Home Depot if you want.
Oh, is he? Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know, guys. We're gonna boop on over to Rumble. We only had like a minute left of this video anyway, so I appreciate you guys for being here today. Thank you so much. Follow the link, the pinned comment over to Rumble. Hang out with us for a little bit if you would like to, and otherwise, I will see you guys next time. You have a